Severity, moderate, severe, cunt severity, moderate, severe, cunt severity, moderate, severe. Beat them bow, y'all. Oh, let's go. Moderate, severe, cunt severity is very important to keep track of. If you never kept track of your moderate, severe, cunt severity, you don't know how pussy you can really even be. Call me. Oh. If you really want a good time, you know what to say. Stay right there. No, let me come to you.
Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Tea with Taylor. Okay, let's get this going today. Sorry about the timing, we're a little bit late. We are still waiting on our second friend, Ivan Mont. But in the meantime, I got a little treat for y'all. Miss Lip Gloss herself, Miss MTCS, Young O is here today. And we're gonna bring them in. Come on, girl!
Yes, girl. Material girl.
Material girl! Hey! Hello! Hi! Okay, so hey Grayson. So I am going to find us on Facebook so that I can watch the comments. Today's a Say Something Hat Day today, by the way.
Oh.
I wondered if this might be like bad for the show. But yeah, we're gonna wear it. We're gonna keep going until it gets in the way. But in the meantime, why don't you introduce yourself to the viewers, who you are, your pronouns, and what you do, girl.
Oh, okay. I am
all that.
Young Onyx. My pronouns are they, them. I am a drag artist, and I am a rapper.
Rapport. Yes, with the. Yes, that's important. Miss Onyx, aka Keenan, is literally everything, so I'm excited to have you here finally. And I just realized that both of my guests today are new friends of the show. So look at that. We got two new friends today. Cheers to that.
Oh.
Yes. We got a little bit of this going on. But today we're going to be talking about celebrity gossip. So we're going to have to get into the tea today.
I have it all.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I was told that you were the one to speak to about this. When Ivan gets here, Ivan's usually pretty good. Ivan's from his own show called The Inner Circle. Shout out to the Inner Circle gang. But Ivan has the tea too. Ivan be on top of it. I'm like, okay, cute, work. Like, I mean, because I'm not. I follow like 5-6 people that I like, and then I say celebrities, and that's it.
I probably know too much about all 6 of those people.
No, you mentioned someone earlier that I was like, who? Like when I asked you to do this, you were like, oh yeah, I was like, who? I don't know who that is.
See, and I don't even remember.
See? Damn, that's a damn shame. But first, we got some hot topics, y'all. So we're gonna get into these. Oh yes. And first and foremost, this is the 1001 reason why we don't trust y'all, white folks. I'm just saying. I'm gonna just throw it out there right. I'm just gonna get it out the way right away. This is why. Because this took me out. This ex-Versace model, this ex-Versace model, says that he credits his youthful look to drinking his own urine and filtering it through his poop. Yeah, my face exactly. I was like, what in the white people is going on here? Please, what? Why are you drinking your own urine and filtering it through your, like, what is happening? And he looked like, okay, like he looks good, like for his, like, I was like, okay, you're what, like 50? Okay, cute, you look like 40, like, not worth drinking my pee, so, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say filtering.
No,
like a brand.
No, I wish he would have filtered. Grayson said, ew, and Kwan's just throwing up, so.
Smart.
No, but like, I was like, oh boy, I don't know. If y'all want to read more about that, it's on the New York Post. I read it in the New York Post. I was like, this is literally the 1001th reason why we don't eat at everybody's house either. But that's a whole nother that's a whole nother thing. But on a serious note, though, there was something that caught my attention this week as well. Two really big things. There is a global blood shortage, actually. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah. There's a global blood shortage. Medical institutions are being forced to ration blood products, which sounds very strange to me, but okay. And it's mostly due to a few different things. Illness in general, generalized illness.
Right.
COVID, of course, has affected everything. Weather apparently affecting it. I don't understand that one, but lack of staffing and lack of donors. And we talked about this on Tea with Taylor a few seasons ago, but how they don't allow queer folk to donate blood. So perhaps maybe if we were taking advantage of our resources. But like, what do you think about that?
I was like,
wait, I feel like I'm just saying, like,
I was waiting for you to be done literally
like,
so I could say that. Are they gonna let queer people donate blood now?
Mm-hmm. And Austin is sounding off in the comments too, saying maybe if they lift the ban on blood donations so the gay community could donate, they'd have less of an issue. You would think they would pan to their resources, but no, we're just in a blood shortage here, rationing off things unnecessarily. But also it is a National HIV Testing Week. And so,
that I did know. In
correlation with that, I recently just found out that there is a number of new diagnoses in straight people is higher than in gay people right now. And that's the first time this has happened in decades. And they're attributing that to the fact that a lot of straight people are less likely to get tested and diagnosed later.
Damn.
And also, these people are the ones that we're panning to for donations. For blood donations instead of queer folks who are actually more conscious, I think, about their health, to be honest, because it's been ingrained in us to be so.
Right.
I'm like, is that just me or
no? No, you're not alone in this boat.
I was like, I am. Oh right, I was like, oh no, not this is not a good step that we're taking right now. I don't understand.
Can we donate blood?
Can we?
Yes or no?
In the UK, they lifted the ban on on queer folks donating blood. So if we can follow that lead,
I'm glad that it's in other places too. It shouldn't be.
No, it absolutely should not be. Austin is saying we also have PrEP now, which I think straights haven't figured out yet. Oh, yeah, you might have a point there.
That one too.
You might have an actual point there. I didn't. Yeah, that's a good one. So another really important one that I saw. This one's a gag. The National Institute for Health and Care.
Okay.
They're recommending this new jab, not the vaccine, a new jab that is allowing people to get a once a week shot, and be able to lose weight from this shot, like directly a shot right into your stomach hard to lose body fat.
No.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Okay,
I thought about it first. Okay.
So it's starting in the UK. These trials started in the UK. Adults were offered a weekly injection to shed fat. What it does is it makes you feel fuller, and it is in combination with diet and exercise, which is most important. But people reported that they lost about 1/10 of their body weight, about a stone.
Oh.
Yes. Because it's in the UK. You guys got that? You got
Metric.
That. No,
I didn't go to school for math.
Gosh, no. I don't math. I don't do math. I don't do Windows. No, I'm sorry.
I don't do injectables if I don't have to.
Yeah, it's a little scary. I was like, another shot for losing weight? Like, can we just work out?
Especially if it's an appetite suppressor.
Yeah.
Like, feeling full, not to be rude, I can't talk about anybody else's experience, but it really doesn't stop me. That's
also,
like not my personal.
Also, there are literal diet pills for that make you feel full.
Right.
I suppose this is supposed to be a healthier option. I don't know. Not Quantic. Okay, Mr. Workout. What? It's been a whole year of dedication.
I think they were talking to me when they said me.
Work. I mean, y'all over here, shoulder checking. No, I'm just kidding. we had it was behind the scenes thing, y'all. A little key. A win though, on the opposite side, a win that we had recently this week. TikTok actually banned misgendering, dead naming, and conversion therapy promotions. As you would think, that would be something that all platforms would ban. But in the idea of free speech, it gets it gets very washed in there. But TikTok is the first to do this.
Well, I mean, good for them, but also I feel like advertising conversion therapy. I feel like that is.
Listen, it's hard out here, not in the U.S., but outside of the U.S., it's very, very in your face. The conversion therapy thing, oh yeah. There's been UK, Russia, a lot of big foreign places have like had this on their memos talking about it for a while now, and I'm like, oh gosh, we actually are kind of like lucky in that way.
Oh,
in the U.S.
100%. Look, I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Conversion therapy's actually been. It's just now starting. How you doing? Hey. No, conversion therapy is actually just starting to be frowned upon by the masses, so to speak. To be honest, because it's been brought up so many times by all these big countries, and so now it's like, wait, why are we still doing this? And now there has to be laws and bills and things of that nature put into place to avoid it from happening. But TikTok is the first to say. No, not on our platform. So, clap to TikTok. Thanks for stealing my soul every night for like 3 hours, but like, congrats to you, TikTok. Like, good.
Me together, okay.
Girl, this one made me angry, to be honest.
Mm.
Have y'all seen the Netflix documentary, The Tender Swindler?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, if y'all seen it, no spoilers, but let me know in the comments. This documentary made me so mad. It's a docuseries about this guy who swindled a bunch of women off of Tinder, that's the name, into thousands of dollars from each of these women. Millions and millions of dollars. And I'm not going to tell you what happens to him, but the whole time I was literally holding my hands so tight, like, I want to kill this motherfucker.
I need to know.
Yo, if you guys have not seen this Tinder Swindler documentary thing, oh my god, somebody just said, so I haven't watched it, but that guy is awful. He actually just got blocked on all of the social dating apps.
He's not... Come on,
Zach Provost said everyone is talking about it at my job. No, it's ridiculous. And then of course when things like this happen, people are very first to say on social media, "Oh, those girls are so stupid for giving him money."
Like,
not blaming the victim.
Not blaming. Like somebody's stupid when they were manipulated. Hello.
Oh, Calypso said, Pariba and I just watched that the other day. Crazy. It is beyond crazy. The Tender Swindler.
Now, not to be insensitive, is it supposed to sound like Tilda Swinton?
Only you would say that. I don't think that's what it's supposed to sound like.
I feel like it sounds too close.
I feel that they were just trying to find a catchy name because it's Netflix, like whatever. But he did his first few women he did find on Tinder, and he exploited them to the fullest. This one person on there, she took out multiple loans to support him. Literal multiple loans. I was gagging. I was like, you know how hard it is for me to get $20 on my mother, let alone these bitches taking out thousands of dollars to send to some man you don't even know.
I have to watch this. I have like too many questions.
There's a lot. I don't want to give away too much, but like, listen.
I was just about to ask, like, you know the person.
Listen, okay. if you have the time, if you need something to watch, please watch it. Please let me know in the comments. I'm here for this conversation because I'm gonna go find him somewhere. I'm gonna honeypot the hell out of him. I'm gonna find him somewhere. Somebody give me a profile up. No, don't do that. No, because somebody will have me a profile up and then I'll have to fight. No. No. But we gonna put a profile up somewhere. We gonna honeypot the crap out of him and yeah, let's go. Let's do this. But it was terrible. So we have the Emmys and the Oscars coming up, you all, and like I think one of them just passed actually. Because I don't keep up with it like most people do. But we have that coming up, and one of my biggest questions, because I saw this, that a lot of people were saying Mrs. Zendaya is getting robbed of her Emmy or Oscar, whichever one it was, whichever one of those unnecessary award shows that's coming up.
She's not nominated for an Emmy?
No, I don't think she is. No. Her and Gaga, people were complaining about Gaga didn't get nominated either for House of Gucci.
Oh, do you think it was Zendaya that she was nominated for Dune, but she was only...
No, she wasn't nominated for anything, period. That's the controversy. The controversy. Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah. But do you keep up with these?
I'm not a movie girl, I'm more of a music girl. But what I saw about
But are you a Euphoria girl?
I'm a Euphoria girl. I saw Lady Gaga's performance was divisive. I thought it looked fun though.
It looked interesting. I still haven't seen House of Gucci, so I'm not gonna advocate for that or whatever. But I mean, Jackie, if you're watching, let me know. But
I'm like, movies that are in like the Oscar conversation are like my vibe.
I just don't
necessarily.
I honestly just feel like these award shows are just like blatant wastes of money.
Oh, of course.
And like, of all the things that we could be putting millions of dollars towards, why are we putting millions of dollars towards giving these people who receive their accolades and receive millions of dollars for what they do? Why are we continuing that? Why do we need this entire show, this entire party, this entire get up to give these people the accolades that they already are receiving?
I don't know the nicest way to put what I'm gonna
say. You don't have to put it nice. Just put it. I don't understand it, and I'm like, okay, I want to keep up with it, but like, meh. Yeah. But the reason I bring up Euphoria is because I also came across the conversation about Dare, I believe it was, or one of the drug organizations saying that the show was promoting, and without giving up too much about the show, because I know a lot of y'all.
This last episode.
But like, how do you feel about? Do you think that they're promoting like too much sex and alcohol and drugs and things like that? Because that's the argument.
I do think.
I know they're also not even in high school, so there's that.
Right. And then, okay. Well, first of all,
and this is speaking from I only seen one episode, so there's that.
Was it the first episode?
Season 1, episode 1, girl.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think Zendaya said that like the show's supposed to be like a true telling of somebody going through that and not romanticizing it like either way. Just like, which I'm like, okay, cute. But I also know that they're trying to be like the writer, I believe. They're like, oh yeah, he like let Sydney Sweeney like take out some of her nude scenes. But I'm like, why were so many written in the first place?
Kwanzaa, that's literally what the show is about.
It is literally about his drug addiction.
I get that that's what the show is about. But I also get that people could be like, this is too much glorification of all that. Because there are younger people who are going to see it.
That's fair.
Zendaya does have that audience.
I do not think it's good.
Listen, I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth when I start watching it and then I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I'm not going to say too much.
I wouldn't say perfect, but like, it's real.
Okay, all right. Well,
not real.
Ken Mellon said, just coming in, what show? We're talking about Euphoria girl. But don't give away too much in the comments. But yeah.
Also, Alexa Demi is a vampire who has lived 1,000 lives.
I actually know who that is. That's sad because I looked it up for Hot Topics. I was looking up the cast and crew for Euphoria because I'm so far behind. Gosh. Anyways, but that'll lead us into our conversation about celebrities today, so we can get into a little gossip about celebrities and shit and whatnot and all that and whatever. But first, I think we have our first game.
We have a message from our sponsors.
We have a message from our sponsors. Your girl is intense, Orion says. Grayson hasn't watched it yet. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who hasn't seen it. Okay, cute. This is why I was like, I don't want to give away too much, because like, there's going to be that one person that's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. But I can't give away too much anyway. I only seen one episode, so there's that. But this moves, we can move right into our celebrity conversation, but I really want to play this game called Password and whatnot, or whatever. Yeah. So it should be pretty easy, I think. We talking about, you know what, Quan? We talking about you, celebs? Yas. You saw we played MTCS in the beginning. Oh, yes. Featuring the
internet socialite herself.
Oh, yes. Yes. So the first game is password, and I'm going to give you two clues, because I don't got time, 2 clues to figure out the word, and that word is essentially the password. So are you guys ready? Calypso, you ready? You ready? Because I saw Calypso, she's ready. Last week she joined us and she was like, can we just get to the games already? Hi Irina, thanks for watching.
Free play.
Grayson said I live for that song. Oh yes, stream MTCS. And there may or may not be something in the works with that. I'm just saying, whatever, no biggie.
It may or may not.
There may or may not.
A music video.
There may or may not be a fine-ass outfit involved, too, but it's fine. Calypso said, I'm ready. All right, so all the words, this is going to be the clue, the biggest clue. That's why I said 2, because this is the biggest clue for all of them. All of the words are Black history related.
Okay.
Or activist related. And that is in honor of Black History Month, y'all. Happy Black History Month. Oh, yes, we still doing this. We're going to talk about it all month. And then after that, too.
Right. Because
we're going to drag this out. But, yeah, all the words are Black History related. And then I'm going to give you some space after this game to talk about maybe one of your Black History icons or activists or trailblazers. I talked about Solange. I talked about Miss Laverne Cox. I talked about Frank Ocean. Just to mention some of the current trailblazers, because I feel like we sometimes get caught up on speaking so much and so well about the people of the past that we forget about the people who are actually still doing it. So, I want to make sure we have a good balance, but we'll give you some time to talk about it. Okay. You ready?
Nope.
Actually, wait. Let's take the shot, girl. Right before.
I forgot we had shots.
Salute!
Cheers. Oh.
Okay. Here we go. First word.
Oh my god.
This is a march. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. You ready for the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
march is
a walk with a cause.
Can I ask for a third question where it was, or is that too much?
Where what was?
The march.
Oh, no. These are just clues so you can get the actual word. So, march is another word for it.
Oh.
And another word for it is... Oh, somebody said something. Million Man March. Oh, Quan actually got the right answer. Yeah. So, I guess... it's a march or a... walk with a purpose.
A protest / rally?
Yes, that one. Rally. Ding, ding, ding. You got it. What?
Bitches quick to rally.
Bitches quick to rally. No, okay, so you got that one. Quan said it first. Okay, worked. Calypso said Million Man March. I'm upset.
Right, Calypso. No.
Yeah, I'm upset, Calypso.
I thought you were being like... I thought we were getting historical.
Listen, in password, the words are one word.
I thought, okay.
And I'm not going to say the word. That would defeat the purpose.
You said March, and I was like,
Lord.
Which one?
All right, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is a black movement. Organization came out of this movement.
Like the Black Panther movement?
Nope. Current.
Currently?
This is the current.
Oh, Black Lives Matter.
Yes! What? Yes, BLM. Yeah.
We're currently in that. Huh?
Hey, can you? I think Ivan's here. I just saw his name pop up on my screen, so we're gonna give it a second. But Ivan may be here. Calypso said it too. BLM and Grayson. Okay. Ivan said Panther, so Black Panther. So you're not totally. I guess I should have specified current. Sorry. All right. Next word. Oh, okay. This is the remix. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Sorry. So easily distracted. Motherland. That should be easy.
Africa.
Yeah. Okay, work. Africa. Okay, you're getting better. All right. You were ready for that one.
Whoa. March, April.
I am blank. Because I know Calypso's gonna get this. I am blank. Crown. You want another one?
One more. Is it gendered?
Drag blank.
King. Queen?
Yeah. Yes. Kid. Yep. I'm like Crown. I am King. Remember Hello, the Beyonce album? I was waiting for Calypso to get it. I know Quan got it. Quan definitely got it. Quan was like, oh. Somebody said black. I'm not sure. Oh, Calypso said Queen. That also could have been the option. But I figured you would get I Am King because that was the name of the album. Oh, right. Whoops. Okay, rewind. Black is King. Yikes. Wow. See, this is why I don't pretend to be. This is why I don't pretend to be the biggest Beyonce fan because things like this happen.
We got that.
Hey, Ivan, come on in. Ivan is joining us. Yay! What's up, buddy? We got some wine and some water over here for you, waiting for you. Oh, look who's joining us. Hello, Ivan.
How you doing?
Good. So we're gonna break up this game real quick because we got a lot more words. And give you a moment to introduce yourself to the viewers. It is a Say Something Hat Day. See, I knew it!
Yeah, I just got out of work. I just had to throw something on really quick and just, show up. But I'm Ivan. I'm from the Inner Circle. Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. Really good friends with Taylor. So, I'm happy to join you. It's my first time here. I feel awkward.
No, thank you.
I feel weird.
No, I literally was just saying earlier, I was like, I realized that both of you are new friends to the show.
I've never been here, so that's why I'm like...
I was like, oh, shoot! He stays true to his word times 2 this week.
I should have played, but I was like, you know what? I still gotta show up.
Calypso said Black is King, by the way. That's the name of it. I was like, oh, yeah, you right. I'm sorry. Lotta Nerve said my favorite. OMG. Thanks, Lotta. Hi. So, we're getting into Password. I know you know Password, because you play Password on your show.
Yeah.
And so all the words...
Is this mine?
Yes, that's yours. Yes, and the water.
I gotta catch up to it.
Yes. No, please do. Cheers. So all the words are Black History related, by the way. So that's the biggest clue for tonight with the Password. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I have 1, 2, 3 more words.
Okay.
This one is... Okay, so I'll give you synonyms, essentially.
Okay.
It means old, essentially, and I got 2 more clues after that. Remember, it's Black-related words.
Vintage?
Close.
Okay.
It's referring to something of the past. Both of y'all are goof. Both of y'all are goof.
I'm letting him take this one.
Oh, you take
I'm letting you take this one.
Let's see.
Let's see. If you go to visit
Ancient.
Are you looking for the word history?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
You know
Historic is the word I was looking for.
What? And I thought about that, but I was like, it can't be that easy.
See, it is. It
can't be that
I
easy.
literally tried to make all the words easy. Historic was the word in case you guys didn't catch that.
Harder, but it's easier. Okay.
Wow. I was thinking history, but I was like, he wouldn't do it something that easy. You know what? You always go with your gut feeling.
Oh, absolutely. I'm trying to make it easy. I promise I'm trying. Okay. Next.
Alright.
Alright, so this means your family timeline. What you would call that.
Family tree?
Ancestry?
It's one word. Close.
Oh. Ancestry?
Close. Ancestry is very close. You go through these in certain
generations.
Yes, ding ding ding, generations. Calypso said,
let's go. Let's
Calypso
get it.
said roots, which is cute, but no, that's That's cute. Like, but like, no, you go through generations in certain time periods.
Yep.
So that was that.
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's good.
All right. So one
Could somebody give me
more.
a paper towel?
Oh yes, it gets warm with these lights on. That's why I got you some water too.
Oh yeah, that's why.
This
I
is
need a
like an
paper
actual
towel.
like
Oh,
little
yeah. Oh.
set right here.
Oh thanks. It's kind of cute.
It has
you know.
lights. It's like, okay, look at this.
But
I'm like in a
no,
little cubicle.
I think I have one more word, and there was a song about this. There was a song about this word.
Thank you, baby.
It was a cartoon character that danced around and taught us about this word and what it is.
Okay, say it again. A cartoon character that...
Danced around and told us what it is.
A bill on Capitol Hill.
Yes! You were so ready with that. A bill. If you guys missed
No,
that.
because I was trying to be stupid. I didn't
No, but that was it. Bill on Capitol Hill. No, but yes.
My brain's on slow-mo right now.
I did
That's okay,
not
it's
think
okay.
that was the real answer.
No, that was that was it.
I'm
Like,
processing
okay.
things little by little. My mind...
No, that was so
man.
good. I'm so proud of you for that. Wow. Well, cheers to us because you know, we gotta catch him up. You know.
You put another.
For real.
Oh yes, on
Let's
the
go.
low. Cheers, guys. TGIF and whatnot. All right, so we're gonna get right into our little conversation.
Okay.
Oh, actually, first, I really want to give you guys the opportunity again to highlight a Black trailblazer or a Black history icon. For me, I posted this earlier on the Tea with Taylor Instagram. Miss Marion Croak. She's the VP of Engineering at Google.
Okay.
First and only Black woman to hold this position. So I just want to say, you know, kudos to her. Clap for Miss Marion because that's quite
Iconic.
that's
Iconic.
legendary. Like at Google, that's on your resume for life. She don't have to do nothing else. But I was saying earlier to Keenan, I highlighted a few of our current trailblazers like Frank Ocean and Laverne Cox, but also a lot of older ones like Shirley Chisholm and Alvin Ailey because those are people who stood out to me.
Nope.
And I want to make sure during Black History Month to give you guys the opportunity to highlight someone that may stand out to you in, you know, the trailblazers or anyone in history that might stand out to you, someone that inspired you even, dare I say. So let's start with you, Keenan.
Definitely Aaliyah.
Oh yes, word.
The modern soundscape of R&B would not exist without Baby Girl.
This is true.
Left Eye. She doesn't get enough credit. She's an icon.
Okay.
Gemini.
You know what? Why? Tell me why. Because I thought about Left Eye, but I didn't. Honestly, I got caught up in like accolades. I'm like, what can I boast about Left Eye?
Left Eye is the one of the group who was outspoken about the fact that they weren't given creative direction and the pay that they deserve.
Okay.
So she was the one who was like outspoken about the fact that they were making millions and making minimum
Pennies,
wage
yeah.
technically.
We got a lot of Black artists that's speaking out about that now. Let me tell you.
She was also a writer.
Oh,
she
okay.
was a poet.
And so, as a rapper, did her lyrics, her songwriting stand out to you?
Yeah, the way she writes.
Dare I say inspiration?
The way she writes.
Okay.
Is very
Okay.
inspirational.
No, I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. Jacqueline, this is a rest in peace. Lisa Lopez, gone way too soon. Very soon. Also, very true. Also, hi, Jackie. Hey, girl. We were talking about Gaga and her Oscar snub earlier, so you can weigh in on that if you want. And Ivan, how about you?
So, I don't know. I'm kind of like political and stuff like that, but I like, Justice Thomas.
Oh, yes.
In the highest Supreme Court.
That's a good
The
one.
highest, lawyer, whatever you want to call it, justice.
Yeah.
Opening the door for others, you know, and he's been on there for a while, and he's going to be there for a lifetime, so
Yeah.
he was actually one person that I wanted to give a tribute to, because he's from the past, but he's still ongoing.
Still trailblazing, yeah.
And still opening doors for more people, so.
And not for nothing, it's important to see wealthy or Black excellence,
Yeah.
especially for the younger generation who's looking to emulate that. Because if you don't see it, then you don't know it exists, then you don't, you can't encourage yourself to reach those heights. And we talk about that a lot, how Black artists and, a lot of Black and brown folks, creatives, don't get enough attention or deserved accolades for what they do. So that's another reason why I want to make sure to keep mentioning these people and putting these names out there so other people can know that these are the trailblazers. These are what we're aspiring to. This is what we're looking at because it's out there.
Yeah,
Black
and
excellence.
it's educating people because not a lot of people might not know everybody, so they might want to look it up and be like, I don't know who this person is, but let me like.
You know how many times
study
I
it.
mentioned Alvin Ailey and people were like, who? I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, that's where I got my start in like learning dance and like loving technique and things like that.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
yeah, I used to be a co-instructor at Alvin Ailey when I lived in New York.
Okay.
And that's what sparked the interest of dance for me. I mean, that and the J-Lo video, Get Right.
Get Right. Of course.
Because we know I'm a J-Lo
Of
stan.
course.
No, and I'm happy when she was dancing around the ballet instructors. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She gave me life.
Through the roof.
Anyways, let's not get into that because I can talk about J-Lo all day.
Johnson Lopez. Yeah.
But okay, we're first and foremost, we're gonna get into this, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all ready. Are you ready?
So I was watching, and not to jump back into it.
No,
but
no,
I was
no.
watching
Yeah.
on the way here. Obviously because I was supposed to be here on time. But Euphoria.
Oh yes.
Good ass show. Yes.
Okay,
I
don't give
agree.
away too much,
I'm not
but
gonna
yes.
get too much away because I'm still behind. But holy shit, they show a lot. I don't want to touch. I know we already talked about it and stuff like that, but I want to get my input.
No,
I was like,
I appreciate that,
This
no.
is a good ass
Do you
show.
think it's a good? Okay, it's a good show.
Well, I think it's a good show, but I don't know who was talking about. You guys were mentioning about it, sometimes it being too much. They do show a lot.
So she was in like an argument or something on social media with I don't know if it was Dare.
It was Dare.
Was it Dare? They were saying that the show is promoting sex, drugs, and alcohol too much.
I feel like when we know like what age group they're supposed to be, it is kind of disturbing to watch. So I do understand because I'm like, yo, what the?
That's what I said.
Fuck
I
is going
understand.
on
I
right
understand
now?
both sides of the argument. Like I
Should we even
really
be
do.
watching this shit right now?
Oh
These
my
kids are supposed to
God.
be in this age group. You
I'm
know?
like, yikes!
if-
I was not doing all that in middle school. I know that.
Well, they're in high school, but still.
Are they in
I'm
high
like,
school?
I'm assuming they're in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I hope so. I do not hope they're younger than that. But
God, I hope
Like
so.
I said, Alexa Demi is a 1,000-year-old vampire.
yo,
Not high school
I just can't. But we're gonna get into the first celebrity that I want to talk about, and y'all, I'm not even ready, and I wrote it. But Mr. Ye. Oh Jesus, Mr.
Gemini.
Ye.
Talk
Oh
about
yes,
it.
your laugh says it all,
about
Mr. Kanye.
Oh,
I can't,
man.
formerly known as Kanye. Sorry, he's going by Ye now as an artist.
yeah, he legally changed his name.
God, so much to talk about. So he bought a $4.5 million house across the street from the Kardashians. Did you guys know that?
Kimberly. Yes,
I
I
did.
did.
Specifically across from Kim's house.
Kimberly.
It's saying that he wants to be close to his daughter and his family and nothing's going to keep him away from that. He also threatened Pete Davidson in a diss track,
I did too.
doing the absolute most.
I would too, but I don't think that was the right move.
And
by
he
him.
also claims that Kim Kardashian is actively kidnapping his child and not allowing him to see his child.
Not only that,
Go.
but I'm so sorry. Not only that, but Kim Kardashian also said that allegedly,
Yes.
that Kanye put a hit out on her,
Oh.
and that was information given by Kanye because he was
What the fuck?
right. Kanye
What?
was like, "Why would I do this?" And I'm like, "Why would you bring it
Why
up?
would you? Why would he bring it up if he did it? I don't understand. What?
I just think it's
Thoughts?
weird.
What do you? What? Did you hear about this?
I didn't hear about that.
Oh my god, I did not hear about that. I was like, what? He put a hit out and then told you about it?
Yeah, no.
Why would he?
I did not hear
Well, I'm
that.
not saying he did. I'm just saying, why would you tell the public that? If Kim's not even telling the public that, he told you
Yo,
that.
I can't. I mean, Pete Davidson did recently in an interview just call Kim his girlfriend for the first time. So there's that.
I will say he said girlfriend. He didn't say Kim specifically was a girlfriend.
He said girlfriend though. We know who he been chilling with. It's all we see it.
Miley Cyrus.
Ew.
You don't know.
No. Pete Davidson was chilling with Miley Cyrus too.
Well, they did that New Year's Eve party. Here we go. They did
Oh,
that New Year's Eve
that is
party
the
together.
ugliest couple.
I
I'm
can-
so sorry.
I can see them hanging out together.
You did?
I know I can see them.
Oh,
like, they
they
look
had that
especially
interview
during that
on-
time period.
I
That's
think it was
scary.
Jimmy Kimmel, and they were all like, and she called him the huggiest guy in like entertainment.
That's like the equivalent of drinking battery acid, that
And
couple.
then
I just can't.
After the
I
New
just
Year's
can't.
Eve show, Kim Kardashian unfollowed Miley Cyrus on Instagram.
Oh, that's some real tea. Okay. Wow, they're petty. Even celebrities are petty.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
That's
we
petty.
gotta remember, they're people too.
That's petty. True.
They're
Yeah.
people too.
That's petty. That's why I don't follow them, because I'm like, I'm over y'all. I follow J-Lo because she's cute.
I don't follow no celebrity. I don't.
That's the only 50-year-old woman that I'll drop to a knee for in a second. Okay, let me just
Angela
tell
Bassett.
you. Oh yes, but she has to have the accent from American Horror Story. Has to. In order for me to spend my life with her, she has to have the accent always.
You didn't say which one though. So you're getting
Marie
a freak show
LaBeau.
accent.
No, Marie LaBeau, not the freak show accent. I'm dead. But yo, Kanye's out here wilding, y'all. Please, someone put a leash on this man. I don't know what to do about Kanye.
That's so excessive. Like moving across the street. Why would you want to see your ex with like another guy? Like you're gonna have to see them. It's like.
And also,
not
not even the fact that he paid $4.5 million for this house, but apparently, allegedly, the house wasn't even worth that much. He just put in his bid higher than what it was offering so that he could get the house for sure.
It's giving manipulation.
It's giving very manipulation. It's giving very cray-cray.
Take it home.
It's giving very Britney shaving her head. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, he needs help in a different way.
He does. No, like on all seriousness though, he has needed help for quite some time. He's been acting out. If this was somebody's kid, we would have been put them in some sort of mental health institution or something.
Why is he mad that North is on TikTok?
He was mad about North being on TikTok.
I think
without his permission, he said.
I think what got him mad was that she was on TikTok with like red lipstick on.
Yeah, and he says, "Oh, I didn't get any heads up or permission as a father,
or he didn't like get a heads up that she was doing that."
Get that work, but who's gonna stop this girl from going to TikTok?
Yeah.
It's not like somebody was like, "You have to be on TikTok." Like, no, she's a young.
But then I kind of see his point too, because if I had a young daughter and she was, I don't know, red lipstick to me is like very sexy and very sexual, especially on a female.
I get that.
So to have like, I don't know how old North is.
She's a baby.
I don't know. She's probably like 8. She's between 8 and 12. Like I said, I don't follow celebrities.
I know. I'm like, I don't want to know how old their kids are because that means I have to come to terms with my mortality. And I'm good. I've already seen all of the stars that we knew growing up.
Yeah.
Like they're already like older and starting families and like
all these other ones are like copycats. We're like, oh yeah, I see. She's following her.
She's like her. She's our version of her. Yeah.
Yep.
While we're on the Kardashians, though, Miss Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott just announced their second child. That they had. Instant nope. They announced their second child, who was born. Get this. 2/2/22.
Nope, it's the
Send it back. Take away the whole child.
I don't trust it. I don't want it.
I don't trust that child. Nope.
Yo, and apparently Kris Jenner planned for her to get pregnant around that time, so she could have the child around 2/2/22. Listen, let me get. I don't like the Kardashians, but don't get it twisted. Kris Jenner is working harder than the devil, y'all. Kris Jenner is out here booking, working. She built a whole empire on having kids.
Like, that's it.
That's it. So, like, give this woman her coin. She is about her coin. That's all I'm saying.
There was a video that I watched of Kim Kardashian saying, talking to North, like, your daddy is a famous singer, and mommy is...
I can picture her doing this.
Mommy said, I don't know what she said. She couldn't say nothing. She was like, mommy is something, but it's fine. I should never brought it up.
And so, did you guys hear about this, though, about her child? Do you know the name of this child?
No.
They just announced it a few hours ago.
No.
We're getting back to the crazy celebrity names now. This child's name is Wolf Webster. Wolf Webster Scott, y'all.
Oh, man.
What in the actual hell?
Webster.
This is almost as bad as when Gwyneth Paltrow named her child Apple.
Don't even get me started. Don't even start out Apple.
So I can't laugh because a friend of somebody that we know, their brother named their child Wolf.
What is going on? No.
I'll tell you after. We ain't naming no names.
Tell me after.
But yeah, somebody we know's brothers named this Wolf.
Oh no.
Shout out to you. And I know you
if it's with a little E on the end, then that's cute. But like, also why?
I don't think
it
Wolf
does have
is
the
the worst thing. I think the...
Oh no, you want to hear some more shit? Miss Eve also just welcomed her first child with Maximilian Cooper.
He is rich.
He is rich.
A man who is up.
But they just welcomed their first child in on the 1st of February.
Inheritance.
And this child's name is Wild Cooper.
Is she married to DB Cooper?
I don't know his name. But like Wild
DB
Girl.
Cooper, DB Cooper is a man who stole a bunch of money.
She ain't married to him. No,
nobody knows his identity.
But like, girl, Wild with an E on the end. Why?
He looks good with the T at the end.
Oh Lord, I just can't. I'm like, enough with these. These kids are gonna grow up so confused. But whatever.
And
I'm not a
rich.
parent yet. I'm not a
And
natural
rich.
born parent yet. And rich as
Right,
hell.
I'm like, don't feel bad. They're gonna
Rich
grow
as
up with weird
hell.
names and a lot of money.
Weird names and a lot of money. Yo, how is that gonna look on a resume? My boss's name is Apple,
They're like-
but it's okay because the chef's name is Wild and Wolf. So we all out here. Like, what is that generation gonna look like?
What about what is it? Elon Musk. What he named his son. It was
What
like,
did he name his son?
You don't know what he...
No, yes,
it
bring
was
in your
like-
own hot
You know
topic.
what I'm talking about, right?
What did he name? What?
It's like letters and numbers
What?
mixed in there.
What?
It's
Yo, y'all, if y'all know what Elon Musk names his child, please let me know in the comments.
You know that
Please,
one
please,
letter?
please.
You know that one letter that's like an X, an E, and an A combined?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
But like, how do you pronounce
And
that?
then a dash, it's like Adam.
What?
Yeah.
And like, it translates to like Mike. I don't know.
This is some absolute madness.
It's like something like robotic or something like.
I'm gonna name my first.
robot
I'm gonna name my first child. Something cray cray. I don't know.
Oh,
Quan said X26YZ. Okay. Work. I know if I see that child's name come up in my
The
roster,
Wi-Fi password.
my roster at school, that's a Wi-Fi password, bitch. If I see that child's name come up in my roster at school, I'm gonna skip past it. I'm gonna say, no, Emily, because I'm not doing that.
Oh, man.
But yeah, while we're on the Kardashians as well, or the Jenners, if you will, or the Scotts, I don't even know what she's going by now. I don't care. Anywho's, but so Kanye, now to tie that back in, Kanye also said he got some beef with Miss Billie Eilish right now because she was she talked against the whole Astroworld thing that happened. You guys know about the Astroworld. Unfortunately, the Astroworld thing that happened. She said that he should have known better, and she was doing her performance. Billie Eilish was doing her performance and said, "I'm gonna stop for you, unlike other artists, because I care." And so Kanye saw that and says, "I think that you should apologize to him, and I'm not gonna perform at this next event until you apologize to him."
Good.
I was like, "Ooh, Billie Eilish, what you gonna do?" Ooh.
Once a 45-year-old Kanye West wrapping up their festival.
No, like, honestly, don't
Stay
apologize,
home.
Billy, because we don't want to see Kanye perform. We don't want to see this. But, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, he's jumping for Travis. Travis is silent. But Kanye felt the need to defend Travis to Billie Eilish. Like,
Of all the people
Do you
you're
know-
gonna stick your neck out
right,
for.
do you know who you're talking? Like, what?
Sometimes you just let people fight their own battles, you know?
Like,
just
what?
Kanye, you don't have to talk at
If
all.
Travis is
sometimes.
silent, then
Just
why
fuck
the
up.
hell do you feel the need to say something?
For
Just-
real.
Gemini.
Like-
As one, I can call one out.
I'm like, is that
It's
your...
very Gemini behavior.
We lost some Gemini behavior. Most of the time.
I feel like he just even with the Taylor Swift situation when he went on stage, I'm like,
yeah.
just sit
Yeah,
down.
that was just ridiculous.
You don't have to do
Bro,
none
I
of
was like,
that.
what are you doing, bro? Like, this has just been... I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. You know what?
Yeah, no, he does too much. Somebody
He's
needs
doing
to-
the most. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Talking about doing the most, I know you both have heard about this. Joe Rogan. Boom. 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 I'm sorry. I had to bring it up. I had to. I can't. This Black History Month. Listen, we're not going to let this slide.
All right.
We're not going to let this slide. We're not going to let this slide. Because he's already getting a pat on the back and a little like, oh, it's okay from Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
So,
My favorite thing is when India Ari was like, no, I'm going to take my music off, too.
yes.
She was like, yeah, you may have put the COVID guidelines up, but I'm taking my music off.
India Ari she did a whole breakdown of all the times he said racist slurs.
Period.
She went in. She did her homework. You heard about this, Ivan?
No, well, I heard about the whole Joe Rogan, but I didn't know she was.
Oh yeah,
commenting
she
on it.
posted it on I think Instagram, and she was going in. She was breaking down as many times as he said it, and how the, Spotify treats black artists and blah blah blah. I was like, whoa. What we didn't know we needed from India
India
Ari
Ari.
going off. But he, for you guys who don't know, Joe Rogan is a podcaster, and what was he again? A rapper? What was he?
He's a UFC announcer.
Oh, UFC announcer. I was like, what was he again? I don't know.
He's a UFC
yes.
announcer. He has his own podcast.
I don't
and stuff,
know.
so-
But
oh, commentator. Sorry, not announcer.
oh yes, commentator. That's what he was.
That's what he is.
No, so he has a show on Spotify, and I don't know the name, and I don't want to promote it, so I'm not gonna learn the name. But he said a bunch of racist slurs, saying the N-word a couple of times, and Spotify kind of basically defended him at the end of the day.
Right.
And apparently there's a big disparity between
Right.
black artists and Spotify and this thing that has been going on that even I wasn't aware of.
Oh, yes. as somebody who just got their artist verification
Yes,
on
I found you.
Spotify,
I found
Hey,
NCCS. I found
let's
NCCS.
go.
I found NCCS on
Yes.
Spotify. Oh yes.
Ah.
Oh
I'm
yes.
I'm like, okay, so the CEO of Spotify said basically that while he doesn't condone what Joe Rogan is saying, it's a slippery slope to cancel the podcast or stop it because it's infringing on the First Amendment.
And
But I'm like, does that count hate speech?
but that like, and they didn't even bother to like blur it out or like go back and like delete those episodes or anything. It's just kind of like, oh, like what are we doing?
Also, not to be that girl, but do the amendments need amending like that?
Yes, they
It's
do.
been a couple
No,
years.
yes, they do.
It's been a couple of years.
And I don't know if you heard about this, Ivan, or even if you might have heard about this, but also, she's kind of problematic herself, but Miss Azealia Banks sounded off about the Joe Rogan thing, too.
Gemini.
And she said if he can learn from his mistakes and we can accept this kind of behavior from him, how is it that she's still battling fans and battling people for things that she said in her past? It's a good point.
She said
It
some
is.
crazy things, but
It's a good point. If he's getting a tap on the on the wrist for this, and for blatantly doing something that was like in the public eye and like frowned upon, then why is it that when she made a mistake and did the things that she did and said the things she did, that she wasn't blackballed? Right. She wasn't treated the same way. And so I was like, okay, go off, Azealia. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that. I know about
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan part.
Yeah,
but-
no. I was like, Azealia went in. She wrote a whole it was like an essay
she
basically.
always writes a dissertation.
Yeah.
Whether she's in the right or the wrong, she'll write a
She
dissertation about it.
does!
For
Oh my
sure.
god, Chloe Savage is watching. Hi, Chloe. Hey, girl.
Chloe.
Hey, House
What's
of
up,
Savage
Chloe?
Mama. But yeah, I thought that was real crazy. I had to mention that. I was like, I'm not gonna let him get away with this. You're not gonna get away with this. Just like I'm about to go find that guy from the Tinder Swindler and like just mess up his whole entire life. I can't.
What is it?
Yo, did you see it?
It's a show on Netflix. Right?
Yes, it's a docuseries.
I haven't seen it yet.
Ivan.
Should I watch it?
I mean, yeah.
You watch
I'm
it?
about to put it on as
No.
soon as we're done with the show today. I don't know. Listen, no, you know what? No, I'm not because it made me mad. Chloe, did you see this in this Swindler? It made me mad. It made me angry. I was
Was it-
literally clutching.
Did
the
you guys
whole
already
time.
talk about it? Can you tell me a little
Yeah.
bit about
So
it?
it's this
Oh, no, you
guy.
don't have to talk about it.
No. So it's this
We can
guy.
after.
Really quickly, it's this guy who basically swindled a bunch of women unknowingly, pretending that they were his girlfriends out of thousands of dollars.
Okay.
And it all added up to millions of dollars in the end. But I don't want to give away too much, but it's really, really awful, the things he does.
Wow.
And he got away with it for a very long time. So, that's that. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about that's real provocative, y'all. Provocative. And I know y'all heard about this one. Miss Nelly was, she was trending on Twitter, girl. Miss Nelly was trending on Twitter.
Yes, she was.
Ooh, what y'all feel about that? 7 minutes. Get it? Because it was 7 inches. Sorry. But no, what do y'all think about that? What you think about this? He posted something for y'all who don't know. He posted
Yes.
a video on his
Instagram.
Story.
getting oral sex
By accident.
by accident.
Well,
right.
The act wasn't on accident. Posting on his
Posting it
story
was an
accident. There we go.
But apparently the girls were going off on Twitter about the size of Nelly's member.
Right. And personally, I would like to say,
Say it.
is it what I was personally expecting? No. However, I feel like causing such an uproar about
no.
masculine anatomy is why toxic masculinity is so.
You know, you might
Let
be
the man live.
onto something.
Let the man. I'm like, clearly he has no problem getting what he needs to be got.
Clearly, he's still getting it. So
Real. He still got money.
somebody don't mind.
Let him live. I saw a tweet that said, "This is why Ashanti left." And I said,
No,
Give
not this is why
Ashanti's name out
Ashanti
of it.
left. I'm
Give Ashanti's name
upset with
out of
you.
it.
No.
No. But not as bad. Did you guys hear about
No.
Little Fizz?
No.
No.
What happened with Little Fist? Okay, Ivan, this is the second time.
He also has a video out.
What?
"Oh no!"
But the worst thing is that he has an OnlyFans.
Did y'all hear about this? Is it $20 like Chris Brown's?
I'll show you
Chris
the
Brown?
video.
Asking for a friend.
Whoever pays for this probably
Chris Brown
just-
has
whoever-
OnlyFans and it's $20. I was like, Chris Brown, you need what's going on? What's
You know
happening?
what? You know what's.
What-
You know what's going
What's happening?
on.
Your career is that good right now that you okay work.
Whoever paid for the little Oh, I have both videos. But
Oh no. Okay, yeah, show me later.
I'll show you after.
Oh my god.
You'd be disappointed in Little Fizz.
I'm already upset in Little
We have
Fizz.
photos on the scene.
Yeah, on the scene. I'm already upset with Little Fizz, so
Yeah,
it can only make me more upset.
So there's two of them. So now we know Nelly and Little Fizz. So yeah, it's going out there. And the second one is even worse than Nelly's. More of a disappointment.
Oh no.
More of a disappointment.
Oh no. How is that possible?
Oh, it's possible. You'll see.
Why would you post that?
Why would you even
know.
have people pay money for that? He has an OnlyFans.
No coof. Why am I paying for that? You don't got no coof, girl. Like that's not your lane.
$2.99 or
Maybe
something.
there's a market for it.
No, stay in your lane. That's not your lane.
It's bad.
No, but like
It's bad.
Okay, so there's two more celebrities that I really want to talk about. First, this is a really good one and a really bad one, so I'm going to throw that out right there.
Okay.
Denzel Washington. Okay! Denzel Washington making history again. He's extending his record as the most nominated black actor in Oscars history. So I thought that was pretty good. What I'm going to need, though, this little PSA for all y'all black Americans out there, for all y'all brown Americans, stop saying Denzel's attractive.
Now,
stop it. Just stop it. No one believes you anymore.
Now,
just stop.
I'm glad you said that because he is attractive.
Was. But okay, work.
Well, no, I'll say he's definitely handsome, but not like people really act like they are falling to their feet when they see Denzel, and I'm like,
No. Like, to the point where people compare, like, oh, is he like a 6'9" or is he like a Denzel?
Right.
I'm like, no, he's not there anymore. You start with Denzel now. Is he a Denzel or?
Because Denzel is like, he's an older man, so you think he's like handsome because he looks good.
Right.
He's a handsome older guy. But you're not going to compare him to somebody that's in their 20s.
Unpopular opinion. I've never thought he was attractive, but that's just me.
I thought when he was
younger, he was definitely handsome, for sure. He definitely was handsome. But is he like this Don piece that I'm gonna model my entire life after? Absolutely not. But that's how certain people make it out to be when you talk about Denzel, and I'm over it.
I don't think so either. I agree with you on that.
I'm like, y'all, give it up. Just give it up. I win. You lose. No, sorry.
Denzel's like a 5 in reality.
Like in reality, we all know.
But he's handsome.
And lastly, this one's not so great, unfortunately, and I've heard a lot of different opinions on this. Miss Wendy, y'all.
Wendy Williams?
Goodness gracious, yeah, Miss Wendy Williams.
What's going on with her?
You haven't heard?
I haven't.
Okay, not only is she going through it with her health, and right now she's going through it with her health, and she's really, she had allegedly, she has a dementia or something along those lines. That her memory is going. Calypso said, nah, Denzel is fine. You know what? You got that, Calypso, but let's stop talking about him like he's a 10.
No, he is, but there's fine.
Right. Let's not talk Idris Elba. Oof.
Right.
Oof.
Right. He's not like the pinnacle. He's not like the pinnacle.
But,
he's fine, but he's not like.
Right. He's not like. So, Miss Wendy Williams, say what you will about her. She's had a long career. She's done a lot. So we all know Miss Wendy Williams. But she's allegedly has dementia and losing her sensibilities, so to speak. She's going through that. But the real tea is that she has several millions of her money being frozen by Wells Fargo right now. You heard about this?
Oh, yes.
Did you hear, Ivan?
I heard something like that, but I didn't know her funds were being frozen.
Yeah, and then she hired a legal team to combat that. Okay. And what they're saying is that Wells Fargo is saying they're in the right by doing this by several different administrative people coming forward saying that it was necessary because she is an end quote of unsound mind, end quote. And she's battling back and forth with Wells Fargo, trying to get her millions of dollars unfrozen, but it is pending judicial or administrative remedy. That was the exact words that I read.
Well, I know she had they were saying she had a drug problem, right? Something like that. And I know she was living she wasn't living in a regular place. She was living.
Yeah, she was in rehab for a little while.
In a rehab. Yeah. She was living in rehab. So there might be reason for it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like concerns people might have went to,
It's
like, the
giving me
courts or something.
very, very Britney conservatorship vibes.
Yeah, kind
Well-
of like that. A little bit.
But like, I feel like there's a little bit more proof in this case that her mental health is very much at
Needs
stake.
it. She needs
Yes,
We saw her
I-
pass out on air.
we saw her pass out on
We've-
air.
I've seen clips of her, like, you could tell she was, like, on
Oh
something.
yeah,
She was on air.
no,
I
there's
was like,
times
no.
where she's like just
Who
like
let her get on
she's
stage?
literally up there just hacking up a lung sometimes, and I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? She's like,
If I ever try to go live on Wednesdays and you see me like that, punch me in the face and be like, go to bed.
no, we're not gonna
Please.
punch you in the face. We're just gonna
Tell
tune out, tune out.
Tell
Do not let me embarrass myself like that.
No, we're just gonna tune out. We're gonna tune out. We're gonna pretend like it didn't happen. That's what
Yep.
Wendy did.
Yep, or else.
Oh
What are you talking
no.
about? That was not me.
No, but like no, like in all seriousness, like sending love and condolences and prayers to this family. Not condolences, prayers to this family because she is going through it. I saw a clip of her in a wheelchair being wheeled around New York City, and someone said Wendy Williams, and she said, "Who? How do you know my name?"
Yeah. No, okay.
Wow, that's sad.
When I found out that Wells Fargo like froze her
Froze her,
account,
yeah.
I was like, "This is what's happening." Because she went into rehab like a minute ago, and they
Mhm.
were like, "The Wendy Williams show will be back this date," and then
They kept pushing the
back.
date. Yeah, I noticed that.
And I was like, "This doesn't feel right." But now it's starting.
Something more is happening that they weren't
Right.
telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's I at least hope it's not a Britney situation where they're like freezing her money so somebody else can take it off her hands.
I really hope not.
I think she's in a place where she needs.
And the sad part is on the post that I saw this on, that I saw the news about the Wells Fargo, people were saying, a lot of people, again, like we were talking about earlier, blaming the victim. They were like, oh, well, she's talked about celebrities so bad, and like she deserves this. And I'm like, no one deserves that.
Yeah, no,
No.
it does not
She also
matter.
has a lot of well, I'm also once again not a doctor, but I did see her Lifetime biopic that she executive produced.
Oh, I did not. Of course.
And she has a lot of
Of course you
unworked
did.
out trauma which could manifest.
I
itself
did
in
not.
crazy
I did not
ways.
see that. Unfortunately, I wish I would have.
Honestly,
I actually did see it. I did see it. I did.
Huh. Well,
I did
yeah,
watch
you know
it.
what?
You mentioned it.
I wish her well, but like that's crazy.
Mm.
That's a lot to
Yeah.
put on someone.
And did you see that they got somebody else to host the show?
Yeah, Leah Remini and what's her
Sherry
name?
Shepherd.
No, the woman from Drag Race,
Michelle Visage?
Michelle Visage.
No.
Leah Remini and Michelle Visage are friends, so they're hosting together.
No.
Yeah,
I saw that Sherry Shepherd was hosting. Not
Sherry
Michelle
Shepherd is
Visage.
going to be hosting after them when they. I think they're doing one more week, and then Sherry Shepherd's coming in as a semi-permanent situation. But we love Miss Sherry Shepherd. I watched Newlyweds just because of her.
I think she's going to take over the show.
I think so. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But yeah, again, sending prayers and love to Wendy Williams and that family, because again, no one deserves that. Like so many people I saw commenting that, like,
nobody deserves that.
Like,
Everybody's going through their own issues.
Yeah.
And everybody has their own opinions, and you have to respect people. But as humans, we need to love one another. And
also, that's been her job since like Hot 97.
Yeah.
Like that's her job to talk about celebrities and to like, have an opinion on those things. Like, that's her job. Like, don't get me wrong, she said some things that I didn't agree with.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're in the public eye.
And that's why we should be grateful when people have an opportunity to voice their opinions, because some people might resonate with that and some people might not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine if we had a world where everything was censored and only one opinion was allowed to be spoken.
Right. And, right.
But we still have to care for one another as human beings. So prayers to her, So if not everybody might not agree with her opinion, but,
You know what?
we all opinions are like assholes. Everybody
has one.
Some are
Get over
shitty
it.
and some are good and some are not.
Get over it. I can't. Well, yeah, that's that. That's it for the celebrity talk today, guys. So yeah, thank you for joining us. But yeah, that just like that. I had to save Wendy for last because that one just saved blew me.
Okay.
That blew my mind. I was like, no way. This is giving very conservatorship vibes. But like again, warranted.
Yeah.
Warranted.
Well, I'm glad Brittany finally got out of it. After
Yeah.
so many 13 years. Imagine 13 years of somebody like controlling your life.
Years. Now she don't know what to do with herself, but
Like,
it's okay.
can I go wipe my ass? Like, is it okay? Like,
she don't know what to do with herself now. She's just acting out now. Brittany out here doing all types of crazy stuff.
now she's like posing nude with
Yo!
like, little hearts on her.
Yo! I wasn't
too.
gonna say it. it, but
you are a mom of two teenage
And-
boys. You know they're gonna see that.
her
Like, come on, what are
story
you
when she
doing?
was singing, I was like, girl,
And putting
no.
Jamie Lynn Spears on blast as she
And she
should.
put Jamie
I
Lynn
do
Spears
too.
on
That I do understand. You know, when somebody, especially a relative, like making money, what does your sister do? She doesn't do nothing. You know,
Nothing.
She got famous off of
Nothing.
you and
That,
making money.
exactly.
Nah, fuck
She
you,
she
bitch.
did that little Xenon thing. What was it? Xenon something?
She was not no girl in my 21st century.
No,
She
no.
was
Jamie
Zoe-
Lynn Spears was in it.
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101. Yeah, that.
Did you guys see the tribute that they did to Britney, but they had her sister was singing it?
Excuse me?
Saw it? Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, and
She
Britney's
hated
in the
it.
audience.
Yeah,
Ew.
she was in the audience. She was bad.
I haven't even heard it and I hate it.
She was like, how is my sister gonna be performing my songs? Like,
Right.
You know,
And not even
Yeah.
like to the same caliber because Jamie is not a performer, girl.
yeah, no.
No,
so.
she could barely act, so I don't know. Anyways. But before we go today, actually, yeah, one more. Cheers to us, guys. Salute, guys. Shots.
Jeez, I haven't even ate yet.
Oh,
Cheers.
no. Before we go today, I want to make sure to give you guys some opportunity and chance to maybe promote something that you might have coming up soon or whatever you might want to leave with our viewers today. And I'm going to start with you, Ivan.
Beauty first.
Oh,
First.
wow.
I don't wanna go
Okay.
first.
You know, I feel like I started with
Go beauty
Keenan
first.
before,
Alright.
so I was going to give you the opportunity.
Let's
But
go.
okay, let's go.
Let's
Let's do it.
Well, first of all, we have Shade Range next Saturday.
Yes.
Where's that?
Featuring yours truly.
Oh, yes. I'm actually, I'm in that.
I will be hosting with my baby girl, She.
Oh, yes, my lovely daughter.
We have an all-black cast for
Aw.
February, and it's going to be at the Columbus Theater. Tickets are available now. They're $20 at the door. You better get yours now.
Get in there.
I'm going to be doing
quick.
a Doja Cat Nicki mashup.
Oh, yes.
This is an exclusive.
When I think of Doja Cat, I think of you, to be honest.
Thank you. Okay.
Like, to be honest.
Lyricist, son of Nicki.
No, Say So, and
Roddy.
what is it? The other one, Do That, Baby, Bandana. That
Hey.
song always reminds me of you. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, always. I just think of a whole good old Onyx performance. Thick, nice, and lives. That's all I'm going to say. Because the girls be waiting for the girls be waiting for it.
And
As soon as you
it's the
start
moment.
that, but anywho's, Ivan, what do you want to leave our
Oh,
viewers?
where can we buy the tickets? Can we buy the tickets at the door, or do you have to buy them in advance?
ColumbusTheater.com, and you can buy them at the door day of next Saturday
Yes.
for $20.
There you go.
If you would like, you can contact Niall Sheik or you can contact Young Onyx. Also, I have the event posted with the link to the Facebook event page on my website, tinyurl.com/TaylorNeptune. So if you want to check out some local events, find out any information last minute, because we know how y'all like to be last minute, about all these events, scroll through my website. Ivan, what do you want to leave us
What's
with?
up? Once again, I'm Ivan. Sorry I was late, but definitely check me out every Wednesday. I wasn't on this Wednesday because I've been busy. February.
Yeah, I
very
noticed
busy
that.
month
I was
for me.
upset. I was looking for it. I
I
was
know,
like, refresh,
I'm
refresh.
sorry. I was so busy. Me and Michelle were talking back and forth. Michelle's my co-host, but yeah, it's just been February's busy.
No,
As
is
we
that
know.
Michelle, the one that I met at game night? At my
Yeah,
game night
game night.
event?
We were at game night
Oh, yes.
at Taylor's
yeah,
fundraiser. It was a good time.
Yeah, she's very. Oh, hi, mom.
Yeah.
She's very sweet.
So yeah, so it's just February's been really busy, so that's why I was late as well. But I'll definitely tune in Wednesdays. Like,
now here's
check
the
me out.
realty though.
Yeah.
Before you finish,
Go ahead.
the inner circle. Please tell me how it's spelled, because please tell them how it's spelled.
It's TH3 inner circle.
Work, because there's other podcasts with similar names.
Yeah.
So we want to be clear. Maybe if you
Yes.
get a chance after the broadcast, I'm going to post this to YouTube.
Yes.
You can definitely leave it in the comments for people to check you
Definitely.
out.
Definitely.
I'm jealous
Check
of your
me
YouTube
out.
followers, but like, do your thing.
Why?
Because
Why?
you're so many, I'm over it.
Oh no! Don't worry about
Listen.
everything is a step process. Don't
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. No, I'm just taking notes. It's good.
No.
It's
The
good. I'm
only
still
thing with
learning.
that is like, don't ever worry about viewership. You just put your shit out there, and
And people will watch.
people watch. Even if
Yeah.
they don't watch right now, they'll watch eventually. So I feel like the problem is that people always. Oh God, I don't want to get into it. People will
Get
always
into
want.
it.
People want
Yeah.
instant gratification. So when people post something, they're like,
Mm.
"If I don't have 20 likes, then it wasn't good."
This is
Nah,
true.
don't worry about
This
it.
is true.
Your shit's gonna be on there forever.
Mhm.
Somebody gonna check. If they don't check it out this week, they'll check it out next month, a year from now. So,
Yeah.
because you said my viewership, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know. So, but definitely check me out Wednesdays 8 p.m. Ivan On Facebook, The Inner Circle, TH3 Inner Circle.
TH3, y'all.
On YouTube, subscribe, like my shit, and I'll see you on Wednesdays.
Oh yes, I'll be looking for it. Refreshing my Facebook. No, but thank you guys again so much for watching. I want to always make sure to say be good to yourselves.
Yes.
Look inward before looking outward, because that's really important to me, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all gonna get tired of hearing me saying it. You probably already are, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep saying it.
It's alright. We'll remind you every
But
day.
be good to yourselves. Make sure to keep up with me on social media. Taylor Neptune on all of the above. And if you are, looking for some fun events, again, make sure to check my website and all of the above. And thank you again so much for watching, guys. I'll be back next Friday, God willing, and look for some stuff. We got some stuff going on. We're gonna play us out. Thank you guys. I'll give you back your Friday night and enjoy.